and you're going to say, this might be right, this might be wrong, but I'm just going to go for it and see what happens and hope for the best.
Don't be so hard on yourself. I was very hard on myself, and try to have a little more fun, you know? I think I was too like focused on other things to just enjoy sometimes.
Just wanted to say, this is what I want. This is where I am. In my professional life, things changed. In my personal life, things changed. My heart, everything. And people just thought, all right, well, this is what we think.
I'm just going to power through it. And then when I get home, I just fall apart.
For me personally, I think that we live in one of the darkest times that I think we've ever lived.
Oh my gosh, the drama between Selena Gomez and the Biebers has seriously reached a whole new level of messy. Honestly, I'm not surprised, but at the same time, I'm so tired of it, especially with Hailey's behavior lately. Can we talk about how everything's gotten even weirder since Selena announced her engagement to Blanco? It honestly feels like Justin Bieber's been acting super strange ever since the news broke. I mean, he's been posting all these random throwback photos, making cryptic Instagram stories, and just giving off that I'm not bothered, but I totally am vibe. But now, Hailey has decided to take things to a whole new level of petty. Before we dive in, make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to stay updated on all the latest gossip. It's free and helps us bring more content for you to enjoy. Let's be real. Selena has been living her best life, thriving in her career, focusing on her music, her makeup line, her mental health advocacy, and even found love again. She's clearly moved on, and somehow that seems to be an issue for the Biebers. Like, make it make sense. The way Hailey's been acting lately, especially with this baby taunting situation, is straight up giving mean girl vibes, and people are not here for it. Remember when Hailey swore up and down that there was no drama between her and Selena? Yeah, about that. Those everything's fine between us photos they took together are starting to look more like a show. Hailey's recent actions are telling a completely different story. And honestly, Selena is absolutely furious about this latest stunt, and who could blame her? It's all giving major high school energy, but let's not forget, we're adults, supposedly. And some people, cough Hailey cough, need to act like it. Using your baby news to taunt your husband's ex. That's a new low, even for this endless saga. Here's what makes this situation even more bizarre. Selena has been nothing but graceful. She's focusing on her life, while it seems like the Biebers just can't stop trying to get her attention. It's like they're obsessed with her happiness. Selena just wants to live her life, so why are the Biebers so pressed? Let's spill the tea on what's really been going down since Selena's engagement news dropped, because Justin and Hailey's behavior has been interesting, to say the least. First, let's talk about Justin's bizarre social media behavior. He's been posting these oddly timed throwback photos that feel a little too coincidental. Every time there's big news about Selena boom, there's Justin posting a random nostalgic pic or cryptic song lyric. Sources close to Justin say he's been unusually quiet at home and spending a lot of time scrolling through old photos. And honestly, when your ex gets engaged, that's never a good sign. But Hailey, oh boy, she's taken it to another level. She's been posting things that seem innocent at first, but if you know, usually right after Selena posts something about her happiness with Benny. The passive-aggressive Instagram stories, the accidental likes on shady comments about Selena, and now this whole baby taunting situation. It's giving I'm totally secure in my marriage, but let me remind everyone I'm Mrs. Bieber energy. Sources close to the couple say Hailey's been obsessively monitoring Selena's social media, and Justin's not helping by acting all moody and weird about the whole thing. It's like both of them are triggered by Selena's happiness. Hailey tries to play it cool, but it's obvious she's bothered, and Justin's behavior is only making things worse. Fans are picking up on the weird vibes too. One fan even pointed out that after Selena and Benny Blanco's big mansion purchase, Justin unfollowed Benny on Instagram. Another fan added that after Selena and Benny's new album collab was announced, Justin unfollowed Benny again. It's like Justin just can't stop thinking about Selena, despite being married to Hailey. Meanwhile, Selena's just out here living her life, being in love, and somehow that's causing a problem for them. It's like they can't decide what's worse, Selena being single or Selena being happy with someone else. Let's also not forget those accidental run-ins at restaurants and events that seem to happen a little too often since the engagement news. At this point, it's getting a little embarrassing, don't you think? They're married, supposedly happy, about to have a baby, and yet they're so bothered by their ex's happiness. Make it make sense. And can we talk about Justin's Instagram story last week? It was giving off major, I'm totally over my ex, but let me post cryptic messages about love energy. The timing was very interesting, especially with the rumors circulating about trouble in paradise with Hailey. Justin posted this deep, philosophical message, set to John Mayer's Free Fallen, right when everyone was buzzing about Selena's engagement. Coincidence? The internet thinks not.
So, let's talk about Justin's latest cryptic Instagram post. It was all about letting go and not trying harder, which had fans wondering if he was trying to subtly prove he was completely over Selena. But was he really? The whole post gave off this vibe of, I'm so mature now, look at my spiritual growth. Justin was talking about how it's time to grow up and how change is all about letting go. But then he added this little tidbit about not being good at following rules and how love is more powerful than rules. What rules are we talking about here, Justin? And let's not forget, this deep spiritual awakening came just after he turned 30 and was supposedly in a happy marriage. He was going on about receiving God's love and how it changes you, which okay, fair enough, but the timing, a little sus, right? The whole thing felt like someone desperately trying to convince everyone, and maybe even themselves, that they were totally fine with everything happening. It was giving major, I'm writing this at 2 a.m. on my notes app energy. Plus, with all the rumors about trouble in Justin and Hailey's marriage since December, this felt like one of those everything's fine posts people make when everything is definitely not fine. If you have to tell everyone how much you've grown and how over everything you are you really? But hey, maybe we're reading too much into it. Maybe Justin was just sharing his spiritual journey. Or maybe, just maybe, someone was feeling a certain way about that ex's happiness and trying to process it through these cryptic posts. Either way, the timing was very interesting. To add even more intrigue, Justin and Hailey have a 6-month-old son, Jack Blues, and Justin mentioned that he's shifted his focus to spirituality to help him leave his old self behind. He said, "You don't work to mature, you let go to mature. Today, I'm letting go and remembering the weight isn't on me to change, the weight is on God." He went on to say, "I give all my insecurities and fears to him this morning because I know he gladly takes it, asking Jesus to genuinely help me with simply the next step today." Now, no one really knows what triggered this deep, philosophical moment on Instagram. But one thing was crystal clear. Both Justin and Hailey have been working overtime to convince everyone that their marriage is just peachy. But we all know what they say about protesting too much. Back in December, things really heated up when Hailey decided to throw some shade at the rumors in true Gen Z fashion. She hopped on TikTok and reposted a video with a super passive-aggressive audio clip that basically said, "You're not well, and it's okay." Subtle, right? But wait, it gets better. Just a month later, we had the infamous great unfollowing drama of 2024. Justin's Instagram account suddenly unfollowed Hailey, and everyone lost their minds. Justin quickly had to jump on his stories to do some damage control, claiming someone else had gone rogue on his account. His exact words, Southeast is getting sus out here. Honestly, truer words have never been spoken. The whole situation was giving major, nothing to see here, folks vibes. But let's be real. When you have to keep insisting your marriage is fine, is it really? It's like when a friend keeps telling you they're totally over their ex, but then you catch them stalking their Instagram every 5 minutes. Just saying. And can we talk about how this mysterious someone apparently had nothing better to do than log into Justin's Instagram account just to unfollow his wife? Like, of all the things you could do with access to Justin Bieber's Instagram, that's what you choose. Major side-eye energy. So, what do you think? Was this all a coincidence? Or is there more going on here than meets the eye? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit the subscribe button and ring the bell icon to stay updated with my latest posts. I share all the juicy celebrity secrets every week.